All barricades erected, area locked down.
Hi guys, it's Tom here, and today I'm going to be going through some more Modern Warfare 3 perks, and today I'm actually going to be doing a tier 3 analysis. And when I was doing the tier 1 and 2 I thought, yeah, these are some really good tiers. I thought tier 3 would maybe be a little bit of a throwaway tier, but there are actually some really good perks in tier 3, so let's get going. The first perk we have is Marksman, and it's going to mean that you can ID targets from long range, and basically what this means is that in Call of Duty, when you're kind of like aimed towards someone, you're going to see their name in red above the player in the game, and basically what this marksman means is that you're actually going to see the red from longer distances. So it's kind of in line with the kind of sniper rifles, and that is in line with the pro version, which is holding your breath longer. I also think that this can actually kind of play a role for maybe like the 3-burst assault rifles, maybe any assault rifle. When you're kind of using it from a longer distance, how you're going to kind of see them red names, it's going to make it easier to identify targets. And also you're now actually going to be able to hold your breath when using some assault rifles, because they've got the sway back on the guns when you're kind of aiming down sights. And there is a proficiency which I am going to be covering in a later video, but the proficiency is going to be breathe. I think it's called breathe, and that means that you're actually going to hold your breath on assault rifles as well, so could work with assault rifles as well. Before I do the next perk, I just want to quickly ask you guys if you could please follow my Twitter. The link is on screen right now and also in the description. It's just that the YouTube sub boxes are playing up lately. My videos aren't going out in the sub boxes as soon as I upload them, so as soon as I upload them I'll be kind of linking you on Twitter, and it'd really help with the views, because the last few I don't think all of you have seen them. Second perk we have here is Sit Rep, and this is pretty much the same as it was in Modern Warfare 2. The normal version is going to be that you detect enemy explosives, and that's going to be kind of like your claymores, your C4s, bouncing betties in this year's game, and also you're going to see tactical insurgents. And the pro version is going to be that you're going to hear footsteps louder. And I think it's a shame that it's not like Hacker in Black Ops, because the fact is that if you could have seen maybe them sentry guns and stuff like that, actually in this year's game, if you kind of destroy a sentry gun, it's going to actually add to your kill streak. So they've taken it out probably for that reason really. And the kind of hearing footsteps louder, that's the same from Modern Warfare 2. You're going to have to choose between that and Dead Silence, which is our next perk. And Dead Silence is actually going to be locked until level 55, so I just can't wait for the first couple of weeks in this game when there's going to be so many players running around without Dead Silence, because you're going to be hearing lots of things. I have heard that the kind of audio is a lot better. It's kind of up to what it was in Modern Warfare 2. I know a lot of people complain that you couldn't sound halt in Black Ops, so really happy about that. People are going to actually have to choose between hearing footsteps louder or being silent themselves, which I think is good. The pro version of Dead Silence is currently unknown, however pretty likely that it's going to be no fall damage. The next perk we have here is Stalker. This is faster movement while aimed down sight. And when I first heard about this perk I was like, yeah, it doesn't sound like anything special, but come to think of it now, I think it's going to play a really big role. And actually one of the guys that won the $1 million tournament was using Stalker as one of his perks, so it's obviously he thinks it's good enough, so it's probably going to be good enough for a lot of people. I just think the fact that when you're using an SMG you move around so quickly, and if you could have that kind of that movement while you're aiming down sights with an assault rifle, I just think it's just going to help you be more mobile. It's going to help you be a harder target, and I do think that I'm probably going to be running Stalker on a couple of classes. The pro version of Stalker is again that you're going to delay enemy claymores. This kind of, I don't know if it's going to be that important, because if the claymores are anything like they are in Modern Warfare 2, how they're going to be kind of like so visible with them red lasers, it probably won't matter. I find it really easy to spot claymores in Modern Warfare 2. However, in Black Ops they're a lot harder to spot, so this perk would have been good in Black Ops, but have to see how it goes. It might delay bouncing betties as well. We'll have to see how it turns out. Finally we have Steady Aim, and I'm really happy that this is in a separate class as Sleight of Hand, because in Black Ops I always have to choose between Steady Aim and Sleight of Hand, but now you can have both. This is definitely going to go on one of my Russian classes. Steady Aim means that you're going to have improved hipfire accuracy. That just means the crosshairs when you're aiming from the hip are going to be that little bit tighter. The real thing that I love about Steady Aim is Steady Aim Pro, and that is faster ADS after sprinting. And I think this is really, really underrated. If you're sprinting and you go to aim down sights and you're using Steady Aim Pro, it's going to come up so much quicker than if you have Sleight of Hand. That's the kind of trade-off you have in Black Ops, but now you can run both of them. It's definitely going to be on my Russian class. It's going to save you in so many gun sites. I'm really happy about that, and I think Steady Aim and Sleight of Hand is going to be on all my Russian classes. So thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed this tier 3 perk analysis, hope you learned a thing or two as well. If you could rate the video that'd be great, it really helps me out, supports the channel. Apart from that, go and make